friends, how you doing? Welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new here. I'm the Trans Monster, and today we are in Creative making a little bit of a Valentine's inspired couple. This is going to be a little bit of a friends to lovers situations. They were just roommates until one day they weren't, and yeah, it's just this cute little story that I have for them. So first, I'm going to introduce you to Clara Bellini-Bennett here. She is going to be an Italian North American sim, so her parents are blended, and she's got that tan freckled look to her, which I think is so cute, especially when you add a little blush and highlighter, and it really enhances those natural freckles. I love the curls in her hair too. She's going to have the soulmate aspiration naturally with love in the air, and she's going to be a freelance writer, maybe do some dabbling as a part-time barista as well to make ends meet. And she has the romantic, creative, and self-assured traits. She's pretty emotionally open, you know, she's always clear about her feelings, but I feel like maybe she didn't necessarily recognize that she had feelings for her newfound boyfriend, formerly friend, and she definitely grew up in a warm environment, very close-knit family, believes love should be a safe space, and I think that's very fitting considering that they were friends first. They are recently moved to Mount Komorebi together, which is kind of how this friends to lovers happened. They went on a trip with friends a few years back, both felt so at home in Mount Komorebi, so they made a pact to return one day and live a few years abroad, but finances become a hurdle there, so they're actually renting a tiny home together, and it only has one bedroom. So there you go, that's kind of how the pot got stirring there. Some lines got a little blurred at some point. She definitely is a coffee lover. I think that is such a fitting thing for people that like to write. At least in my experience, I like to write, and I like coffee just as much. It's just that coffee shop setting that does it for me, and maybe I'm being a little bit generic and stereotypical, but yeah, espresso is her thing. She is the type that wants to keep family recipes and, you know, bring that tradition down through her family one day. A big mood person, loves candles and that warm, dim aesthetic, and she's just super close with her ancestors too. Like her grandma is someone that she calls often and just fills in on how life is going. So I think she's pretty much summed up. We'll start to talk about her friend turned lover, Rowan here. His name's going to be Rowan MacLeod Hayes, and he's going to have some Scottish and Irish descent in him, so we've got a ginger on our hands, but I think he ends up being so cute, and this is probably one of my favorite couples that I've created. He's going to have the successful lineage aspiration. He's a big family guy. He just wants to do right by his future kids and make sure that they have a nice stable home. He's kind of logical in that sense, where he's a big planner and realistic, but he still has that sense of adventure to him and free spiritness, which is why he was so down to jump on that trip to Mount Komorebi and experience living abroad for a few years. But he's not gonna lie, he is definitely the one that fell first, and maybe his fingers were a little bit crossed that something would happen between him and Clara, and it turned out that it did. I feel like friends turn lovers is like the best situation because you know that you guys mesh well. He's going to be a teacher down the road, but right now he is kind of just finding his footing. It maybe teaches some English classes on the side while living abroad, but he has put that career sort of on hold and is just working whatever part-time jobs he can to do this whole travel thing. He's a loyal bookworm and proper and just likes a lot of structure in his life. He is a nightly tea person and his books are always organized, very practical, and he can't wait to see where his relationship with Clara goes. So I hope you liked learning about this couple and their storyline a little bit. Don't forget to comment, like, subscribe, and most importantly, have a wonderful rest of your day. Bye, guys!